Welcome back. Today, we're diving into some of the most valuable and sought-after rare coins on the market, including the Anthony dollar, Sacagawea dollar, Kennedy half dollar, and Eisenhower dollar. These coins come in a variety of conditions, and their value can skyrocket depending on their rarity and mint state. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. First up, the Susan B. Anthony $1 coin was introduced in 1979, marking a significant moment in U.S. history. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman, a pioneer for women's rights, Susan B. Anthony. Although the coin had a short production span, lasting only from 1979 to 1981, and briefly in 1999, it remains a favorite among collectors. The coin we're focusing on today bears the P mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. 1979 was the first year the Philadelphia Mint added its P mint mark to a circulating coin, making it a notable year for collectors. In very good condition, this coin shows noticeable signs of wear, particularly on Susan B. Anthony's face and the edges. But don't let that discourage you. Coins in very good condition can still fetch impressive prices, depending on their rarity and demand. Now, let's address a common question. Is the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar made of silver? The answer is no. These coins are primarily composed of a copper-nickel alloy. However, the term silver coin is often used colloquially in the collector community to describe its shiny appearance. Despite not being made of silver, its historical significance and rarity make it highly sought after. So, what about its value in today's auction market? Here's the exciting part. A 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark in very good condition can sell for anywhere between $500,000, depending on demand and the buyer's interest. But if you happen to find one in mint or near mint condition, prices can skyrocket to $700,000 or more. As you can see from this chart, the value of this coin depends heavily on its condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for higher grades, but even lower grades have their place in the market, especially for first-time collectors or those looking to complete a set. The intricate design of the Susan B. Anthony dollar is another reason it's beloved by collectors. From the detailed portrait of Anthony on the obverse to the eagle landing on the moon on the reverse, this coin is a piece of art and history combined. So if you have one of these coins lying around, take a closer look. Check for that P mint mark, evaluate its condition, and consider having it appraised. Next up, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition. This gold-colored coin isn't just visually striking, it's also becoming a prized collector's item with significant value today. Stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin so special and what it's worth in today's market. First, let's talk about the design. The Sacagawea dollar, first issued in the year 2000, was introduced by the United States Mint to replace the Eisenhower dollar and the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Featuring the iconic image of Sacagawea, a Shoshone Native American woman, and her son Jean-Baptiste, this coin stands as a symbol of America's rich history and the contributions of women in our past. Now, let's focus on the specific coin we're discussing today, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark. This mint mark tells us that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which has been producing U.S. coins since 1792. When we say this coin is in uncirculated condition, we mean that it hasn't been in general circulation and hasn't experienced any wear or damage. As a result, its surface remains pristine, with sharp features and brilliant details. The coin shines with a gorgeous golden hue, which adds to its appeal as a collector's item. One of the most striking aspects of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar is its gold color. This isn't made from solid gold, but rather a unique manganese grass alloy that gives the coin its distinct golden appearance. While it may not be gold in the traditional sense, its shimmering color has led many collectors to refer to it as the golden dollar. So, what makes the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark rare? Well, in its early years, this coin wasn't widely used in regular transactions. The public was not as familiar with it, and the coin didn't gain as much popularity as some of its predecessors. Because of this, fewer of these coins were collected and preserved in uncirculated condition. As time has passed, however, it's become clear that this particular coin has become highly desirable among collectors. As for its value today, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition is worth a lot more than its face value, $120,000. Depending on factors such as demand, condition, and rarity, you can expect this coin to fetch anywhere from $380,000 at the lower end in uncirculated condition. But wait, if you've got one of these coins that's in near-perfect condition, or if it's part of a rare collection, you might see it go for even higher prices, with some sales pushing $575,000 or more. But in recent years, the Sacagawea dollar has made a big impact on the collector's market. Because of its historical significance, its unique gold color, and the limited number in uncirculated condition, these coins are increasingly in demand. They're not just a piece of history, they're also a smart investment for those looking to expand their coin collection or portfolio. So, there you have it, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition is truly a rare gem in the world of coin collecting. Its beautiful gold-like color, historical significance, and increasing value on the market make it a coin worth adding to any collection. If you're lucky enough to own one, hang on tight. It could continue to rise in value as time goes on. Next up, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 with the P mint mark. You might be thinking, is this coin really that valuable? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed by what this gold-colored piece of history could be worth in today's market. Mint market. First, let's take a look at the design. The Sacagawea dollar was introduced by the US Mint in 2000 as a bold move to replace the Eisenhower dollar and Susan B. Anthony dollar. The coin's reverse features a powerful image of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who helped guide Lewis and Clark on their historic expedition. The obverse displays the image of a Native American woman with a child on her back, and it's often referred to as the golden dollar due to its distinctive yellow-gold color. Now we're focusing on the 2000 version of the Sacagawea dollar. This coin, minted in Philadelphia, denoted by the P mint mark, was produced in circulation quantities. While many people received these coins as part of their regular change, the value of the coin, particularly in circulated condition, has risen quite impressively in recent years. But what makes it stand out as a rare find in the market today? The 2000 Sacagawea coin was created to commemorate the role of Native American women in American history. However, in its original issue, it was often overlooked by collectors, who primarily focused on more traditional coinage. While it may not have been treated as a rarity back in the day, the coin's current market value is a testament to its growing appreciation. Though it is in circulated condition, meaning it has been in everyday transactions, the Sacagawea dollar is still considered quite valuable to collectors today. Why? Well, its gold-colored composition made it unique, and with only a limited amount of minting done each year, the number of coins available in good condition is much lower than you might think. In recent years, the 2000 Sacagawea with a P mint mark in circulated condition has garnered attention from collectors, with its price increasing significantly. As of 2025, a typical Sacagawea dollar from 2000 in circulated condition can fetch anywhere from $50,000. But wait, that's not where the real value lies. You see, what makes this coin truly fascinating is the rarity of certain varieties. Some of these coins feature subtle minting errors, such as the famous Cheerius dollar, which is known for its unique gold-colored finish due to being distributed in cereal boxes in 2000. While the majority of Sacagawea dollars in circulation are worth only their face value, if you manage to find one of these special error coins, you could see a much larger return on your investment. In particular, a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with a prominent error or a perfect uncirculated version can command upwards of $600,000 or even higher, depending on the rarity of the error and condition. Coins with double dies or distinctive variations have sold at auction for $800,000. So, if you come across a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark, take a close look and make sure it's a rare gem. The value of Sacagawea dollars from the year 2000 has been steadily increasing over the past few years, especially as people have started to appreciate the unique historical and artistic aspects of these coins. Its color, design, and minting errors make it highly desirable in the modern coin market. But even in regular, circulated condition, this coin is still a noteworthy part of US coinage history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the P mint mark is definitely worth keeping an eye on. It's a perfect blend of history, rarity, and opportunity. So what's the takeaway for today? The Sacagawea dollar from 2000 is a rare, gold-colored coin that could be worth much more than face value, especially if you find one with a minting error or in excellent condition. Keep your eyes peeled on your change and your local coin shops, because you might just come across a piece of history worth far more than you expect. Next up, a Sacagawea dollar from the year 2000 with a D mint mark. Now, you might think it's just a dollar coin, but believe me, this coin is far more interesting than that, especially when it's in bad condition. Yes, you heard that right, a coin in bad condition that can still carry a big market value today. Stick around, because we're diving deep into why this particular coin is so rare and valuable, even in a less than perfect state. First off, let's talk a bit about the Sacagawea dollar. Introduced in 2000, this coin was part of a series created to honor Sacagawea, the Native American woman who helped guide Lewis and Clark on their expedition. The coin features a beautiful portrait of Sacagawea with her son Jean-Baptiste on the obverse, designed by artist Glenna Goodacre. The reverse shows an eagle in flight, symbolizing freedom and strength. Now, this particular coin we're talking about today was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark on the coin's reverse side. And here's where it gets interesting. While many people would dismiss a coin in bad condition, the Sacagawea dollar from 2000, even in a worn or damaged state, can still hold significant value. In fact, coins with flaws or signs of heavy circulation can sometimes be rarer than their pristine counterparts. Why? Because these coins may have been subject to unique circumstances that set them apart from others, making them more collectible. When we say bad condition, we're talking about coins that might have scratches, discoloration, or even dents. For instance, this Sacagawea dollar, if it's been through a lot of use or been exposed to harsh conditions, can still be valuable in the right market. Why is a coin in bad condition still valuable? Well, for one thing, Sacagawea dollars were only minted for a short period, making them relatively rare. Many of these coins were taken out of circulation over the years, especially as people moved to using paper money or newer coinage. So, if you have a Sacagawea dollar with a D mint mark, even if it's not in perfect shape, you're looking at a coin that's becoming harder to find. Coins that have been heavily circulated tend to be less desirable in the eyes of most collectors, but that doesn't mean they don't have value. In fact, certain marks or defects, like scratches or toning, can actually increase their worth because they signify a story or rarity behind the coin. Now, another feature that stands out about the Sacagawea dollar is its gold-like color. While the coin isn't made of actual gold, it is composed of a mixture of metals that gives it a unique golden hue. This distinctive color makes it stand out compared to other US coins, and collectors love it. The striking appearance, combined with the coin's relatively low production and the fact that it was issued as a part of a special collection, gives it added appeal. The golden color of this coin, along with the D mint mark, could make it highly sought after by collectors looking to complete their Sacagawea dollar sets. So what about the market value of this coin today? Even though this coin may be in bad condition, its market value is still significant, depending on the severity of the wear and the exact details of its wear. A Sacagawea dollar from 2000 with a D mint mark in poor condition can range anywhere from $230,000 in value, and sometimes even higher if there's a notable defect that makes it rare. For those of you wondering about a pristine coin, those in uncirculated condition can fetch upwards of $400,000, but coins with more visible flaws, like those with unique damage or discoloration, can still surprise you with their worth. Coins like this one, in bad condition, have an interesting place in the market because collectors often focus on rarity and history over the condition. If a coin was made in limited numbers, or if there's something about the way it's aged or been damaged, that could actually increase its value. If you're thinking about selling a Sacagawea dollar in bad condition, or perhaps looking to buy one, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, always get an appraisal from a trusted expert. Rare coin dealers or auction houses will be able to assess the value more accurately. And if you're looking to buy, do some research to see what similar coins are going for in your area or online auction sites. Even though a Sacagawea dollar in bad condition might not fetch a fortune, its value can still surprise you, especially if you're dealing with a rare variant or unusual wear. So there you have it. Even in bad condition, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the D mint mark is a rare and valuable coin today. Whether you're a collector or just getting started, keep your eyes open for these pieces in your coin hunt. Next up, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark. This rare coin, when in very fine condition, holds significant value today. Stick around as we explore its history, its rarity, and how much it's worth in today's market. First, let's take a closer look at the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. This coin was minted in a year when the US Mint was producing millions of half dollars. But what sets this one apart? It's the absence of a mint mark and its silver composition, both of which contribute to its collectible status today. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. Initially made of 90% silver, the coin was incredibly popular. However, by 1971, due to rising silver prices, the composition of the Kennedy half dollar changed to a copper-nickel clad. The 1974 version, which we're talking about today, is one of those clad coins, but it still retains a strong collector appeal. When we refer to the condition of the coin, very fine is an important grading term. A coin in very fine condition shows noticeable wear, but the major design elements are still clearly visible, with only slight wear to the coin's high points. For this 1974 Kennedy half dollar, the details on President Kennedy's profile and the eagle on the reverse are still strong, which is crucial for determining its value. Now here's where it gets interesting. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark was produced in the Philadelphia Mint. While there were large numbers of these coins minted, the lack of a mint mark makes them slightly rarer compared to coins with a D mint mark from the Denver Mint or S for the San Francisco Mint. This subtle difference, combined with the coin's silver heritage, elevates its status in the eyes of collectors. So, what's this coin worth today? A 1974 Kennedy half dollar in very fine condition typically sells for anywhere between $120,000. The value can vary depending on the demand and market trends, but don't be fooled by the relatively modest price. It's a solid entry point for collectors. If you find one in a higher grade, such as extra fine or uncirculated, the value could skyrocket well beyond the $170,000 mark. Additionally, if it has any unusual characteristics or errors, its worth could be significantly higher. Comparing this coin to other Kennedy half dollars, the 1974 stands out as a great example of the shift in minting processes during the early 1970s. The coins from this era, particularly those without mint marks, have seen consistent interest from collectors. While the 1964 Kennedy half-dollar is far more valuable, the 1974 variety still holds historical and numismatic significance, especially when found in good condition. If you're looking to add this piece to your collection or are interested in selling one, there are plenty of options. Auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, and local coin shops are great places to start. Keep an eye on recent sales to get a feel for current pricing. Make sure to always check for signs of authenticity before making a purchase, as counterfeit coins can sometimes slip through the cracks. In conclusion, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark is a fantastic addition to any collection. While its value may not be sky-high, its historical significance, silver content, and the fact that it's still relatively affordable make it a great investment for both new and seasoned collectors. As always, remember to check the condition of your coins and stay informed on current market trends to get the best deal. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar from 1980, specifically the version with the D mint mark, in uncirculated condition. And let me tell you, this coin is something special. Not only is it part of the iconic Kennedy series, but it's also made of 90% silver, making it a rare gem in today's market, with some significant value. So grab your magnifying glass and let's take a closer look at this beautiful coin. Before we dive into the specific details of the 1980 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar, let's quickly touch on the history of the series. The Kennedy half-dollar was first issued in 1964, just after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The U.S. Mint wanted to honor his memory, and what better way to do so than by featuring his profile on one of the nation's most well-known coins. Originally, these coins were made of 90% silver and were highly sought after by collectors and the public alike. Fast forward to 1980, and the composition of the coin was adjusted due to rising silver costs. But don't worry, the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar still contains a hefty amount of silver and holds significant value on the market today. Now, let's talk design. The 1980 Kennedy half-dollar features the classic obverse portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. You'll notice that Kennedy's profile is facing left, and he is surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1980. On the reverse side, we have the familiar eagle design created by Frank Gasparo, holding a bundle of arrows with an olive branch in the other claw. The motto, United States of America, appears at the top, with $half at the bottom. Being from 1980, this coin is a bicentennial issue, which adds to its appeal for collectors looking to complete their Kennedy series. The coin has the D Mint mark on the reverse, indicating it was minted in Denver. This is key because the mint mark, along with the condition, plays a big role in determining its value in today's market. Alright, so let's talk about what makes the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar with D Mint mark truly special. First, this coin is made of 0.3617 ounces of silver. Not quite as much as the pre-1965 half-dollars, but still a substantial amount of precious metal. Even though the silver content was reduced in later years, these coins still have intrinsic silver value that collectors find appealing. The coin we're focusing on today is in uncirculated condition. That means it has not been used in circulation and is free from wear and tear. The sharp details, mint luster, and flawless surfaces make it a prime candidate for top dollar value in the current coin market. If you look closely, you'll see how crisp the design is, no signs of scratches, dings, or discoloration. Now, let's get to the fun part, the value. You're probably wondering, how much is my 1980 Kennedy half-dollar worth? Well, a coin in uncirculated condition, especially with the D Mint mark from Denver, is definitely more valuable than those in circulated condition. As of today, the price of an uncirculated 1980 Kennedy half-dollar can range anywhere from $450,000, depending on its condition and the current market for silver. Remember, the market value is also influenced by the price of silver. When silver prices rise, so do the values of silver coins. This coin, being made from 90% silver, will see its value fluctuate alongside the precious metal market. In recent years, with silver prices rising, the Kennedy half-dollar has seen a steady increase in value. But it's not just the silver content that drives the demand for the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar with D mint mark. This coin is highly collectible for fans of the Kennedy series, as well as those looking to complete a specific set of half-dollars. The fact that it's uncirculated and features the Denver mint mark adds to its desirability. With fewer people circulating these coins, more remain in pristine condition, which helps preserve their rarity and, by extension, their value. So, to sum it up, the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar with D mint mark in uncirculated condition is definitely a coin worth keeping an eye on if you're a collector. Its silver content, stunning design, and status as part of the iconic Kennedy series give it both historical and monetary value. Plus, if silver prices continue to rise, it could see further appreciation. Whether you're buying or selling, make sure you check the condition of your coin. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch much higher prices than those that have been heavily circulated. Next up, the 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin, specifically the version with the D mint mark, in very good condition. But hold on, this isn't just any ordinary coin. This is a rare silver beauty that could be worth a lot more than you think today. So stick around as we explore its history, condition, and, most importantly, its value on the market right now. Let's start with a quick history lesson on the Eisenhower dollar. The coin was first issued in 1971, and it was the first dollar coin to feature the likeness of a US president since the peace dollar in 1935. This coin was issued in honor of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, who led the nation through a turbulent time in the 1950s and early 1960s. With its large size and distinctive design, the Eisenhower dollar became a symbol of US currency. The obverse front of the coin features a portrait of Eisenhower, and the reverse depicts the famous Apollo 11 moon landing, commemorating America's space achievements. But today we're focusing on one specific variation, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with a D mint mark. You may be wondering, what does that D mint mark mean? Well, it indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most prominent minting facilities in the US. But here's the catch. This coin, especially in very good condition, is rare and highly sought after in the market. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. In numismatics, the value of a coin is heavily dependent on its grade or condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect, and in this case, we're talking about a coin in very good condition. This means the coin has been in circulation, but it still retains some detail and design, with only moderate wear. A very good condition coin will have visible wear on the raised parts of the design, but the key features, like the face of Eisenhower and the moon landing, still remain recognizable. So, if you come across a 1971 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark in this condition, hold on to it. Now, here's the exciting part. The market value. You may think that a coin from 1971 would be worth just $1 or $2, but that's not the case with this coin. Thanks to its silver content, rare mint marks, and the increasing interest in vintage USS coins, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark in very good condition can fetch quite a high price. As of today, depending on the exact condition and demand in the market, this coin can sell anywhere between $500,000, very good condition. But here's where it gets even more interesting. If your coin is in better condition, say an extra fine or uncirculated grade, the value can skyrocket. Coins in excellent condition have been known to fetch upwards of $700,000 or more at auction. The key factors that contribute to its value are the rarity of the coin, its silver content, and the interest from collectors who love Eisenhower memorabilia. Over time, more and more collectors are focusing on these coins, driving up their demand and value in the marketplace. Of course, there are other Eisenhower dollars out there, such as the 1971 S mint mark coins, but the D mint mark, especially in very good condition, stands out. It's also worth noting that the 1971 coins were produced in both clad and silver compositions. The silver variety, which contains 40% silver, is rarer and more valuable than its copper-nickel counterpart. If you're lucky enough to have one of these silver coins, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Now, if you think you might have one of these coins, here's a quick tip on how to check its value. First, inspect the coin for its mint mark. If it has a D under the year 1971, that's a great sign. Next, assess the condition. If it's worn but still legible, it's likely in very good condition and it could be worth more than face value. And remember, always check for silver content if you suspect your coin is the rare 40% silver variety. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded by a certified coin grading service. This can help you understand its precise value, and it could increase its appeal to potential buyers in the market. So, there you have it. The 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin with a D mint mark in very good condition is a rare silver gem with big potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, it's always exciting to uncover these hidden treasures in your coin collection. Next up, the Eisenhower $1 coin from 1978 with the D mint mark. An iconic piece in the world of numismatics, particularly for collectors who appreciate silver coins. This coin may not be as well known as some other historic pieces, but its value is certainly impressive, especially if you have one in very good condition, like we're discussing today. So, let's break down everything you need to know about this coin and why it's making waves in the market right now. First, let's talk history. The Eisenhower dollar was issued from 1971 to 1978. Commemorating the legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the success of the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. The reverse side of the coin features a design inspired by the lunar landing, with an eagle landing on the moon, while the obverse bears a portrait of Eisenhower himself. Now, the Eisenhower dollar wasn't produced as often as other coins, and it was actually discontinued in 1978 due to its large size and relatively low demand. But that's exactly why it's become such a sought-after item for collectors, particularly the versions minted with silver. Next, we need to focus on the mint mark. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar was minted both in Denver, marked with a D, and in San Francisco, which was primarily for proof coins. The Denver version is the one we're talking about today, bearing that famous D mint mark. But it's not just the mint mark that makes this coin valuable, it's the silver content and its rarity. Now, the condition of the coin is crucial to its value. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar with a D mint mark in very good condition means that it shows some wear, but it still retains much of its details. A coin in this condition will have some noticeable scratches or slight discoloration, but the designs on the obverse and reverse are still visible and distinct. A very good coin is more accessible for collectors because it's not pristine like an uncirculated one, but it still holds its historical significance and appeal. One of the most attractive features of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark is its silver content. This particular coin contains 40% silver, which is why it's considered more valuable than the standard copper-nickel versions. When silver prices rise, the value of these coins also increases. So if you're holding onto one of these coins, you're holding onto a piece of history that's growing in value, especially as silver continues to gain traction in the market. The market value. Coins like these can range in price depending on their condition, silver content, and demand. For a 1978 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark in very good condition, you're looking at a value anywhere from $450,000 on average. However, as with any collectible, the value can fluctuate, especially if you find a buyer who's willing to pay a premium for a coin with historical significance or rarity. Right now, silver coins, like the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, are seeing an increase in interest. Whether it's due to the rising value of silver or the growing demand for vintage coins, now is a great time to invest in these pieces. Auction prices can sometimes exceed the typical value range, with some rare finds reaching higher amounts, especially if they are in better than expected condition or come with unique features. Don't be surprised to see auction prices for these coins soar if you're able to find one with a higher grade, or if it's part of a collector's set. This is the beauty of the world of rare coins. The market is dynamic and full of potential for growth. So, what should you do if you have a 1978 Eisenhower dollar and you want to know its value? Start by inspecting its condition. Coins that have been well taken care of will fetch a better price. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear on the designs and avoid cleaning the coin, as that can lower its value. If you're serious about selling or appraising your coin, I recommend reaching out to a professional numismatist or attending a coin show to get a more accurate assessment of its worth. Using a coin price guide can also help you keep track of the current market trends. Stay updated with online coin marketplaces and auction houses, as they're a great resource for tracking prices and finding out what collectors are willing to pay. So there you have it. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar with the D Mint mark is a rare silver coin that is definitely worth paying attention to, especially if you have one in very good condition. Its historical significance, silver content, and increasing demand make it a solid choice for collectors looking to grow their portfolios and potentially make a profitable investment. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video has helped you learn more about this fascinating coin and its potential value in the market. If you have any questions or want to share your experience with Eisenhower dollars, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more coin content. Until next time, keep collecting and keep those rare coins safe.